In this video, we will show you how to replace your outside mirror bracket on this Dodge Ram. This will be located behind your inside door panel. Let's get into it. Let's get started removing the inside door panel. To do that, we'll make our way right up inside here. You'll find that you have two Phillips head screws. Remove the pair. Take hold of that grab handle, give it a little wiggle, and we're going to lift it up and out of here. There should be a couple little tabs coming across the front that hold it in place. Now we can move down to our inside door handle. For this, you'll find that you have a 10mm headed bolt. In some cases, it might even be a Phillips head. Once you have that nice and loose, you can remove the bolt with the handle at the same time. Now we can make our way to that window crank handle. To remove the crank handle from this area, you'll find that in between this plastic washer area and the crank handle, there's a small metal clip. We'll be using an angled pick to remove that clip. Just make our way in here. Pop this out of place. There's our clip. Now we can remove the crank handle. At this point, we'll just have a look at the backside here. We can remove these two pieces. With that out of the way, we'll continue on to our one Phillips head screw up in this corner. At this point, we'll continue on with a trim tool. We're going to start getting in between the door panel and the door itself and gently separate it. Lift up on this door panel a little bit. We'll disconnect our wiring for this. On it, you'll find that you have a small squeeze tab. You can press that in and disconnect this. Give each end a quick inspection for corrosion. I'll put this back in place for now. That exposes our bracket. Disconnect your mirror wiring. We have one harness here. Squeeze on that locking tab. A quick inspection. On this one in particular, we have a second wiring harness. We'll also disconnect that. Now we can continue on to each of our three 10mm headed mounting bolts. Once you're removing the last one, make sure you're holding onto that mirror because it is heavy and it will want to pull away from the door. Leave that one kind of loose. Now I'll reach around the outside there, hold onto that mirror. We can remove this final nut and then the plate. There it is, friends. Let's get ready to install that mounting plate. We'll slide the wiring straight on through that center hole. Bring this up into place. While holding this, let's continue on with each of our three mounting nuts. Now we can snug each of these mounting nuts and then torque them to 60 inch-pounds. For good measure, I typically like to go around a couple times. Double check the plate to make sure it's completely aligned. Continue on with your wiring harnesses. Now we can install the door panel. You'll find on the inside, all the way around, you have several of these push clips. They need to align with the corresponding holes on the door. Let's start putting this in position and reconnect our wiring harness. Now we'll bring this up nice and high, paying attention to our door lock. At this point, we'll make sure that all those push pins are latched in properly. With that in place, let's put in our upper mounting screw. Let's install that grab handle. We have our 2 Phillips head screws. All right, let's get ready for the installation of our door handle. You'll find that we have a Phillips head bolt on this. We'll take this, get it aligned in the proper position, and tighten it up. Right there's where it's bottomed out. Just make sure it's nice and snug. The next thing you want to do is just make sure you test its functionality. Let's install that window crank handle. For this, you want to make sure that you have the plastic buffer facing in the proper direction, so the concave area is facing towards the crank handle. Now we can take this, we'll slide it on here, and then press this into position. Okay friends, we fully installed our outside mirror bracket. Thanks for watching.